Hello, it's Dr. McTuck, and I would just like to say congratulations on completing week 1 of the online course that you're involved in. Now, you all did take a survey where you were asked to give one-word descriptions on what a highly effective classroom looks like. Now, if you take a look here at this particular image, you can see all the one-word descriptors that you all gave. Uh, this is a Wordle, and it is a website that you may use. And you may notice that organized is a big word there because that was the most frequently descriptor word that was given for a highly effective classroom. Of course, all the other words you see are other descriptive words that were given. So again, that was based on your survey. I just made a Wordle out of it. So again, organized being the most frequent. All right, just to let you know that all the assignments from week 1 have been graded, so that's awesome. Everyone did great on getting all their assignments in on time, so that was good. I want everyone to make sure they take a look at that, the ELA video that you observed. I gave you very specific feedback because you do have the math video this week. Now, if you've already submitted your math video and you look at the feedback from the ELA one and you're like, oh my goodness, there's things I need to change, by all means change them and resubmit them. It's not a problem. Now, this week, during week 2, you are going to be doing 2 discussions and 1 assignment, the assignment of course being that math video. Now, I just opened up the online course. I just want to show you something. If you go and you go to a discussion and you go ahead and you click on start a new thread, and you go ahead and you make your discussion, and life is looking good. You type in your first response, and remember, your first response must be done by Wednesday of this week, which will be May 27th. Yes, May 27th. Okay, so I'm just going to put a pretend discussion in here. Whoops. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just a little pretend one, and I'm gonna go ahead and say post, which you've all done these sorts of things, and you can see here's my demo discussion. But I notice I have a spelling error. I have too many S's in discussion. Notice if I go back up by the title and I click on that little arrow, I have all sorts of things I can do. Delete the thread, edit the thread. So if I say edit, notice I can come back in here and I could fix that. But also notice I have an ABC down here. I can actually do a spell check, which is kind of nice because it's letting me know that of course has been misspelled, and I can replace it. My name, of course, it wants to say that, but no big deal. I say okay. So now it's been corrected. Notice you can also, if you click on that little image, you can also upload an image into your discussion. You can also do a link to a website, so that's kind of nice. And you can also add attachments. So, again, I can update that, and now you would see that discussion is spelled correctly. So remember that when you're doing your discussions, after you create, just go back, click on that. This is where you can delete it or edit it. So that's a nice feature to know. Now, one thing that I would like you to see for this, for week 2, when you go into the content, it does say something about signing up for my Remind class. I just want to let you know, let me just click on this, that if you actually go to 81010 and then you text at EDA62, you'll sign up for my Remind class. And what's kind of cool about that is I can then send you text messages, but we don't exchange any personal phone numbers, so it'd be a nice way for me to send out quick notifications for the class. So again, you'll receive text messages. I know some of you have already signed up. It is optional, but again, it'd be a nice way for us to connect and keep in touch because text messages are easy. Okay, just a reminder, I do run an office hour every Sunday. Again, you just click on this link, which I typically put in an announcement for you, that e1bcampus.adobeconnect.com/EDA620. If you come into that link, if you use your webcam, if you have a microphone, we can see each other, we can talk. It's just a nice time to see how things are going, any upcoming questions. So again, feel free to come into our office hour It's actually your office hour on Sunday nights from 8 to 9. So again, join us for that office hour. Now, if you have any questions or any concerns, contact me via the Canisius email. I'll be glad to answer any questions or concerns you have. So again, week 1 is over, on to week 2, and congratulations on surviving week 1. And let's get started with week 2. Have a good week. Stay in touch.